So, grade 7 girls, last week we have studied lesson 1, that was surface, earth surface and ocean floor. We studied about ocean floor, we explored, we have seen YouTube videos, we have seen a lot about ocean floor and the device that is used to study the ocean floor, as I told you about sonars, and then by drilling, earth drilling, and then we said by sea drilling, that is, and we also had some sound waves, those are from sonar. So now we will study about lesson 2, that is ocean waves, how these waves are formed and how they move. Of course, whenever I say you that how these are moving, like example, a tissue paper is here, how that tissue paper moves. The first thing that comes into your mind is wind, air, wind. So we will study in this how these winds and how the seasons are related, or they make the ocean, or how the earth crust, okay, earth crust or the ocean floor, the tectonic plates, how they make the ocean move. So this is all we will study in this lesson. That is lesson number 2. Lesson 1 was very, very lengthy. Now here with the vocabulary terms, I want once again, Zishan, please read out the vocabulary terms.
Wave, ocean wave, crest, trough, wavelength, wave period, mechanical wave, tsunami.
Okay. So we have wave, ocean wave, crest, trough, wavelength, wave period, mechanical wave, and tsunami. So read the vocabulary terms in the spaces provided. Okay, A plus if you know and if you don't know. Girls, do you know what is a wave?
Yes.
What is a wave? Okay, anything which has both crest and trough, which has the up and down. This is a wave. The up is the crest and the down is the trough. The up is the crest. So these are the crest. These are the crest, okay? And you know that tsunami means earthquake inside an ocean. Earthquake inside an ocean. The ocean floor shakes and let the water cover almost the city. Now, do you remember the worst tsunami which came in Japan? Do you ever hear about that? Do anyone know about tsunami that occurred in Japan?
Yes.
Which year was that? This is the tsunami that occurred in 2011. Maybe that time you were very young, 7 years ago. So maybe grade 1 or grade 2. So just let us watch a video of tsunami here.
Miss, did they die?
You can, what did they die? It was the whole city, almost like 30% of population. Japan, and also one in Indonesia. In Indonesia was also very horrible. Let us see the Indonesia one. Indonesia. This was 2 years ago. You will see how it comes. 2004. Let us watch. In 2004, they're saying this was in Indonesia. It was a major earthquake, deadliest natural disasters in recorded history.
Cú làm lật giang lên đó. ra cái má con đọc đọc lại tôi mà mới thấy
It's not clear, right? It's not at all-
Laggy.
It's not clear at all.
It's lagging.
1 minute, I will change that connection. Give me a moment.
That wave is a good 15, 20 feet tall. Easy.
We'll search for something else.
Astagfirullahaladzim, kapalnya orang hanyut. Astagfirullahaladzim.
They all move to a place because they know that it is going to occur. These are the original footage, that's why they are not all clear waves.
Miss, this is a tsunami.
These are the original footage, that's why it's not clear. I want to show you some of the footages which exactly show you how. This was the
Miss, this one is clear.
2 years ago.
Miss, did people die?
These people died a lot. They said like 10% of the population, 10% of the population died. 50,000 or, you know. I'll show you all in the next class more of them because previously I've shown to the other classes and that was really, you know, they learned a lot because they were good videos out of it. But these are the live videos that don't have much information. Now, anyways, let us come. What are some properties of wave? What is a wave? Please, everyone, turn to page number 68. Let us highlight. What is a wave? It is any disturbance that transfers energy through matter or empty space. Any disturbance. When I say disturbance, you know I'm talking about this. Any disturbance that transfers energy through matter or empty space. Now, what is an ocean wave? A simple wave is any disturbance. It's not important, means when I speak about wave, I'm just talking about water. I can talk about sound wave, other waves also, electromagnetic wave, many other ways. But what is an ocean wave? It is a disturbance that transfers energy through the ocean water. If there is transferring of energy through the ocean water, that is called the ocean wave. How is that ocean wave disturbed? How is that energy produced? We will study now. Now, coming down, waves are made up of two main, crest and trough. Now, girls, when I draw this like that, okay, what is the crest and what is the trough? Again, I told you, Very carefully look at, because these two are the, what do you call, as the vocabulary terms. You must know this is called the crest. The top is called the crest, and the down, the depth here, this is called the trough. Again, this is C. I'll just write C. Okay, and the down, this part, it's called as trough, T. Okay, clear? Again, the bottom of the dip in the track resembles the trough of the wave. The rise, like a roller coaster track, is the crest. This is the crest and this is the trough. Now, the distance between, do you see this distance? Between one crest to another crest. Between one crest to another crest. This distance is called the wavelength. Again, a crest is the highest point of wave. Now, example, if I draw a wave here, all right? Let me draw with the actual wave color. Okay, this is a wave. I'm drawing a wave. Now, I told you this is called the crest and this is called the trough. Now, the distance between two crests, this distance or this distance, the distance not so far, once again, the distance between two crests, like this and this distance is nothing but called as wavelength. This is called as wavelength. Yeah, wave amplitude is half the distance between the crest and the trough. Half the distance between, when you come down to crest and trough, it is the half the distance. Like example, the crest is up, the trough is down. So the half the distance is called the wave amplitude. The diagram shows parts below. We'll see the diagram. How is it showing us? Now, this is how I've shown you. Same thing I have shown you, girls. That this is the crest and down is the trough. Between two, it is wavelength. Between two, it is wavelength. And half of the crest, when it comes down to trough, half of it is called as amplitude. This is a very important diagram. I know this lesson is not there in your test, but this is very important diagram always whenever you study about any waves, whether it's a sound wave, any kind of waves. The top is the crest, down is the trough. The distance between both of them is called as wavelength. Now next. Wavelength and amplitude are not the only properties used to describe a wave. They also vary in a frequency and wave period. These two properties are related but different. Now, I told you that the difference between the crest and trough, when I'm drawing and showing you again and again that this is the crest, the top is the crest, and the down is the trough. If again and again I'm saying this is C and this is T, and the distance between is wavelength, and this distance is wave amplitude. So wavelength and wave amplitude are not only the properties, we also have something else. We have something else which is called as frequency. We have something else which is called as frequency, and we have wave period. So totally we are talking about many properties, that is wavelength, wave amplitude, frequency, wave period. You can measure the frequency of an ocean wave by counting how many waves pass a fixed point in a certain amount of time. In certain amount of time, how many waves passed? With this, we can calculate the frequency. If you see 5 waves pass the point in 10 seconds, the frequency is 5 waves per 10 seconds. We write it this way. Like example, this is so many kilometers per hour. So now we can say with waves and second, so many waves per second. That is 0.5 waves per second. Understood, girls? Did you understand what all we studied? We studied about wavelength. We studied about
Yes.
crest, trough. Okay, tomorrow when I'm coming to the class, I will just draw this line. I will draw this and I'll ask you, where is the crest? Where is the trough? So you must tell me the crest is the top part, the trough is the down part, the distance between both is the wavelength, and this half is called the wave amplitude. And other than these, we have something called as frequency, that is number of waves per second. Like we will say 0.5 waves per second. What is a wave period? It's a measurement of how much time it takes for a wave to pass the fixed point. Now we have fixed a point. I fixed a point and I said that how many waves passed till here. So that time, we can say the inverse of frequency, because frequency is waves per time, but wave period is time per wave. In so much time, so many waves went. We have fixed a time. I have fixed a time. Okay? Now here, wave speeds. Wave comes in many different sizes and travel at different speeds. Wave speed is how fast a wave. With the name itself, when I say wave speed, that means the speed of the wave, how fast the wave travel. You don't need to learn this. Wave speed is how fast the wave travels. To calculate wave speed, you can multiply the wavelength by its frequency as shown below. Now tomorrow I'm going to explain you about how to calculate this, and then we are going to study about earthquakes, volcanoes again, about different kind of what you call as disasters, then how the energy creates or makes the waves move from one place to another, how it is related. So we're going to see the video now.
Early this morning, Jacob's dad, Ben, went deep-sea fishing. The ocean is calmer, far from the shore. Welcome to the lesson, Ocean Waves, where you'll learn about how to identify the characteristics of ocean waves and how waves form. The vocabulary words for this lesson are wave, mechanical wave, crest, trough, wavelength, wave period, Do you know the primary cause of ocean waves? If you said the wind, you're right. The wind causes the water to move, forming ripples and waves. In fact, strong winds can cause waves over 12 meters high. In this lesson, you'll learn more about waves and their causes.